Tap that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for whenever I upload. Now let's get on to the video. All right, let's see if Marcus Morris can figure this out. We got the rest of the 14-15 season to go here. And Calvin Johnson's pulled his hammy, and he is out for a week. So he will go into the game against Seattle without his number one receiver. That may be our first sim game, depending on the Seahawks roster. I'm not too interested in seeing Kurt Warner or Jeff Norwood. Maybe we hop in for a possession to see Jamarion Bellows. It'd be a bit more interesting if we had this is Glenn, who we sent to New Orleans because we knew we couldn't retain him, and now he's in Seattle. Maybe we go see let me see our rest of our games. Oh, they do also have Josh Bench. I'm a big Josh Bench guy. You got some nice corners. Team schedule. Yeah, we'll sim that Colts game. And we'll play the Bills because they have Cam. We'll pick and choose kind of game by game. We got some games to play though. I'll hop in the Seattle game and try to fast sim it. Billy Scott, player of the week, 2 picks, 2 forced fumbles, 4 tackles on the fumble recovery. Reggie Wayne joining him with 7 catches, 104 yards, and a touchdown. And 2 Saints, Brian Brom and Torrey Glenn, the NFC players of the week.
The Seahawks told me they've been working on special teams in practice. A good return game always helps any team, as field position is always key.
Who's the linebackers?
Hey, Coach, how do you want to run today's practice?
Where's the offensive focus? Outside running, please. Decent. Colts are the only unbeaten team in the NFL. Uh, We got to try to get those special teams guy up. Marcus Morris down to an 84 from his 85. Earl Whitaker's finally earned the starting defensive tackle spot. All right. I love how the defense is looking.
Seattle told me they've been working on the defensive side of the ball in practice. They want to make sure that their run defense is dominant this week. Shutting down their opponent's run game will force them to pass and ultimately get them off the field.
I'm Marvin Lewis, and you're watching NFL Network.
Hey, Coach.
All right, let's hop into the Seattle game.
It's time for the coin toss.
Oh, tails. Sounds like Calvin Johnson dressed for the game for no reason. Kurt Warner under center. Let's see how quick Bella takes for Bellows to get involved. Immediately.
Back up. Nobody talk to me. Nobody get near me.
Kurt Warner, another drop back. Floated. Intercepted by Dexter Knox, and that's going back.
Fantastic play, fellas. We're kicking a field goal.
Well, that was fast.
Kick middle.
Another knee in the end zone. Handoff. Doesn't get anywhere.
Just like that.
1 yard gain. Dexter Knox already has a sack and a pick this game, so he'll probably be player of the week. No pressure gets through. What a swat from Nate Warren. There's what he's getting in. He's coming into his own. Decent return for Devonta Ricks.
On the counter.
Well, LeBron James gets outside.
That's a nice play. Okay, we're passing. That's it, baby. Now we're cooking. Run it up the gut.
Good catch. Ooh, was that a draw? Whatever that was, blown up. No gain for LeBron James.
All right, guys, we're going deep. Look deep.
Ooh, another completion to Burton. They're going to call that a fumble to hurt my feelings.
Oh, that was great.
No, we're challenging. Only to make it 4th and 1 or 4th and 9, but this way we get a field goal and get on the board.
Send out the kicker.
Hopefully.
Kick left.
See the Seattle offense again. Pitch out.
Not bad at all, but we could do
Norwood, no gain, 2-yard loss. Third and 9 for Kurt Warner. Big play to Deshaun Jackson.
guys standing still for. Let them hear it.
Ooh. Thought the safety was going to make a play there.
Receivers, we should see
Shout out to Kenny
sacks.
Phillips. Big play. Jamarion Bellows
Come on, man, keep your focus.
beating Nate Warren to flip the field. Deep incompletion from Carson Palmer.
Hey, good call, ref.
A holding?
Holding. Offense. Repeat second down.
Kurt Warner, another pass. This one incomplete. Kurt Warner's now trying to spread our defense deep.
That's coming back.
Oh, we got a pass interference, but it does not matter. The tight end picks up the first down. Chris Cooley?
Pass interference. Defense. First down.
You gotta get 7 against these guys, though.
Kurt Warner. 1st and 10 after the big play. Norwood a handoff, no gain.
Excellent hustle on that play.
4th and 2.
We got home field advantage, don't we?
Still picking it up today, boy.
Yeah. We're going to run right at him.
We're going to start with a run play.
Okay, we're passing.
Passing.
That's coming back.
I just want to see a Marcus Morris touchdown, and then I'll hop into the sim.
Full start offense. Repeat 2nd down.
Look deep.
Look deep.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
First down.
Nice play offense.
That's a
There we
big
go.
play to Tomlin, the rookie, who should be more involved in the offense today with Calvin out.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
Ooh. Almost a pick, almost a catch.
Okay, passing.
Plenty of time for Morris. Almost another interception to the defensive tackle, Mebane.
All right, let's go special teams. Max cover punt.
Good job at the
Good
line.
stop in the run game. We were very good against the run.
All kinds of pressure on their run game.
If you're going to beat us, you're going to beat us in the pass game.
On to the next quarter.
Ooh, that not a sack fumble?
Secondary's done an incredible job so far.
Oh, no. I didn't want to call the punt. We do one more drive. One more offensive drive here.
Okay, we're passing.
Oh, plenty of time. The blitz was coming, but it was picked up.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
Oh, underneath to the rookie tight end Fallon. And he's breaking some tackles.
That's how that
Getting
plays
down to the 29.
Okay, we're passing. All right, guys, we're going deep.
Ooh, big first down, Cousins.
That's how you do it. Okay, we're passing. Look deep.
Finish it out, Marcus. Ooh.
Take it to the back. We're
Going play action.
Hey, good call, Ref.
It is he throws. Are they going to call PI? Or a quarterback? Roughing the quarterback? No, pass interference on somebody out there. They said somebody out there did something wrong. Derry Harvey, it was
There
you.
you go, offense.
First down.
Okay, single back, boot right, 879 dig.
Out of the back of the end zone, Dexter missed him.
Going play action.
Ooh, in and out of the hand of Dexter.
Take it to the back. We're going play action.
Oh.
Right.
Is that Dexter? Brandon Dexter. Eventually gets a touchdown. I'm not celebrating that long drive. See how it goes in the sim. Full start. Fumble recovered, so maybe a block punt again. He lost 3 yards on the run instead of picking up the first. Uh, 74 yard. Done. Okay, yeah, I'll take the penalty. Oh, big play to Abrams, and then a big play to Cousins for the touchdown. And this game has gotten far out of hand. 31-0. Marcus Morris throws his first pick of the game to Reggie Smith. Nine-yard gain. Abrams touchdown. Oh, Marcus Morris another pick to Reggie Smith. Make it 14-38. In the game, up 16. Three touchdowns, 2 picks, 299 for Marcus Morris. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 364 for Kurt Warner. Just dropped my controller. Well, we got to win. And we got a sim game coming up against the Colts, so I'll see how we perform in a full sim. I believe the undefeated Colts, unless they lose this week. Nope, the Colts are. Oh, the Patriots also unbeaten. My apologies. We got 2 undefeated teams in the AFC.
I'm Adam Schefter of NFL Network with another draft update. The month of September is behind us, and the college football landscape has undergone some dramatic changes in the last 4 weeks. Oklahoma lost its home opener to a severely undermanned Tulsa squad, and Fresno State beat USC behind 13 tackles from phenom linebacker Troy Watkins. As for the unbeatens, the Nevada Wolfpack are off to a surprising 4-0 start, leading the nation in passing yardage. They pulled off a huge non-conference win against the Wisconsin Badgers last week to cement their perfect start.
Okay. That is my bad. I had my Xbox crash. I had to reload. So this was Marcus Morris's first sim game, and he had 4 touchdowns, no picks, 386. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick for Kurt Warner, 275. 73 yards rushing for Norwood, 23 for James, 15 for Morris himself. Receiving Abrams, 105, 108 for Dexter, 52 for LaRon James, 80 for Tomlin. Defensively, we get a sack for Whitaker and a pick for Watts. Let's move on. And we'll get this again.
I'm Adam Schefter of NFL Network with another draft update. The month of September is behind us, and the college football landscape has undergone some dramatic changes in the last 4 weeks. Oklahoma lost its home opener to a severely undermanned Tulsa squad, and Fresno State beat USC behind 13 tackles from phenom linebacker Troy Watkins. As for the unbeatens, the Nevada Wolfpack are off to a surprising 4-0 start, leading the nation in passing yardage. They pulled off a huge non-conference win against the Wisconsin Badgers last week to cement their perfect start.
I'm Eric Mangini, and you're watching NFL Network.
That time I kind of did a better job profiling the picks as well. Let's keep pushing through. We got a lot of regular season to get through. We'll probably hop into that long sim again as well. In this version, Marcus Morris and Trey Jessup win Players of the Week, alongside Eli and Ricky Manning. No relation for Eli and Ricky Manning.
The Colts told me they've been working on special
Ashton Paris
A good return game
and
always helps
Jamoris
any team,
Douglas
as field position is
are upset
always
they're not
key.
starting. I have to look who that is. The left? Yeah, buddy, you're insane if you think you're going to start here. I mean, I guess you too. If you guys are going to complain that you're not starting, you guys can be on the trade block. The Titan. You're never going to play football here ever in your life playing left tackle, buddy. I want you to know that, personally, for me. Fourth and the 6th.
The Oakland Raiders backed out of trade negotiations earlier this afternoon, citing an extremely high asking price. No word yet.
What's up with our right tackle? What's up with Guillory? He's on a 3-year deal. Three-year deal, 1 year older. I guess I'll trade you, maybe. See if I can steal a second somewhere. You know what? I'm not trading anybody. None of the linemen are moving.
The Oakland
You're just
Raiders
all three
backed
on the
out of
trade block.
negotiations
Are
earlier
pissing
this
me off.
afternoon, citing an extremely
Even though
high
Guillory
asking
didn't do
price.
anything.
No word yet if they'll still pursue other trade offers.
Karen Cousin. Before I start talking to you, you are a really good tight end. What's this tight end class looking like? There's Tiandre Mann. And there is a Darius Dawkins. So I don't know, man. Free agent preview. At that position, Carrion would be the best tight end available this summer. All right, let's see if we can take him off the board if he's the best tight end available this summer. I'm not giving a tight end incentive. You can have the best deal with no incentives. That's how valuable you are to this program. But if incentives are that big of a deal, then you will not play here in Oakland.
Hey, Coach, what do you want to work on today?
Oh, I'm sending these. Blake Flynn, the guard. No incentives, or you will be traded, and then I'll just move a guard to tackle. Matter of fact, actually, yeah, we're done negotiating. You're just gonna get traded right now. Nate Warren is someone we gotta pay. You don't have like 90 plus potential inside, do you? You do not. 91. I'll take a second round pick from them boys next year. This left tackle is short. He's 6'4", so he'll be the one to move. Mr. Douglas, you can move right on inside. Now you're starting. Look at you. You complained, and then you get to start. Squeaky wheel. The oil, all those sayings they say. D'Angelo Hall, who we released before the season started, it's just a free agent still. I gotta get this tackle. Apparently tackle's an expensive position. There we go. I think lineman issue solved. I think we've shored up the O-line. The corners are Ricks and Scott. The corners are how I like them. I'm giving up on the special teams. Nate Warren is someone I'm trying to. Oh my God! As long as there's no incentives. We're a no incentive ball club, Mr. Warren. That was tough. Oof. That hurt.
In an effort to quell any contract issues before they even start, one NFL team is taking a proactive
AC
stance towards
Baron, Johnny Dillon,
negotiations.
J.J.
It's
Collins.
going to start contract talks with one of its marquee players, hoping to lock him up and keep him in San Diego.
Sunny San Diego? Oh, nope, Simmons.
What do you want to tackle today?
Still Patriots and Colts unbeaten.
In an effort to quell any contract issues before they even start, one NFL team is taking a proactive stance towards negotiations. It's going to start contract talks with one of its marquee players, hoping to lock him up and keep him in New England.
In New England. Champ Bailey signed a $4 million a year deal.
The Colts told me they've been working on the offensive side of the ball. Their tight end needed some extra work for the game, and they now feel like he's ready to go.
We got a home game against the Colts. Hopefully we can pull it out. This is just a straight sim.
Time to take the field.
We don't pull it out. A tough loss against the Colts, I imagine. That's just because we only lost one approval. Ooh, Marcus Morris, 5 picks. Went haywire against Drew Brees. 4 touchdowns, 2 picks for Drew Brees. Calvin Johnson in his game back gets 2 touchdowns. Carrying Cousins 98 yards and a touchdown. Those are all the touchdowns for us. The 2 go to Lucas, 1 to Harrison, 1 to Hitchcock. Only 1 sack for the Colts, and their 2 picks go to James. 2 picks for James, 1 for Hayden, 1 for Ford, 1 for Carpenter. The Raiders' picks go Watts and Sims, and the only sack goes to Dexter Knox. That is an awful day of football.
The Carolina Panthers scheduled a press conference
We got our
this
bye week
afternoon
coming
to
up.
announce the re-signing of one of the team's key players. It's obviously welcome news for everybody, but particularly the team's fans.
I'm Sean Payton, and you're watching NFL Network.
Marshawn Lynch had one of the best running back days I've ever seen, having 143 and 4 touchdowns. Brady James Jordan was player of the week. Larry Fitz and Rocky McIntosh on the NFC side. Yeah, no, we're not trading him any longer. That he's the starting guard.
Hey, Coach, he'd like for us to work on a contract extension. What do you think?
Let me change that because I probably want to extend whoever is looking for an extension. They want to bench Nate Warren. Nope. I will bench Jamie Jensen. And JJ, he is a re-sign by any means necessary. He can have the incentives, all those things. DB of the ES, no Pro Bowl.
What do we want to practice today?
They're reporting Nate Warren to deal with us. We need Cousins, Barone, and Dylan just got benched, so I'm probably not resigning him.
We're about to go over his contract. You care to sit in?
I don't want to really go back and forth with you over. If you want if your incentives are rushing yards related, that's perfectly fine because you're not getting those. You're a blocker.
The Dallas Cowboys scheduled a press conference this afternoon to announce the re-signing of one of the team's key players. It's obviously welcome news for everybody, but particularly the team's fans.
I'm good. I'm out of the draft. I'm out of the trade market.
The Oakland Raiders backed out of trade negotiations earlier this afternoon, citing an extremely high asking price. No word yet if they'll still pursue other trade offers.
We really had to wait an extra week and argue back and forth for a deal you eventually went on to accept. Come on, my guy. I think once we get to that Denver game after this... Oh, Darius Pryor up here for the MVP. After we get to that 49ers game, we're going to hop into the long sim. Seems like Ace Garrison has Rookie of the Year locked up. Playing poorly, I imagine. Not even bad. 10 touchdowns, 6 picks. 66% completion percentage. He seems to be playing fine. And I forgot George Watts was a rookie and on our team. Leading the rookies with the vote so far with 4 picks. So far, the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Hey, Coach, what do we want to practice today?
Didn't hurt the standings too bad. We got a bit of a lead on the Broncos. Oh my God. Whoa. The numbers just jumped at me. Who does that guy think he is? That was our backup quarterback, right? He's talking to me like he's the starter and he's been undervalued and underpaid. All right, it's game week. Oh, I did not know he was 16 and 15 on the season so far, 1,994 yards. Abrams leading us in receiving yards. LaRon James right behind him. Calvin Johnson missing a game, 4th on our team in yards. Oh no, that's not even yards. That's in catches. Yards, Calvin is way down there. Drew Brees, Dexter Foley, players of the week, joined by Larry Fitz and Aaron Pittman.
The San Diego Chargers scheduled a press conference for 4:30 Eastern to announce the re-signing of one of the team's key players.
Get pressure on Jamarcus.
I'm Romeo Cornell, and you're watching NFL Network.
I have multiple first-round picks this year, right? Yeah, this is the last year I have multiple, I believe, unless I do a deal next year. And there's no real like superstar in this draft that I'm like, oh, I have to go get them. Maybe Levon Kramer, depending on his potential. An elite defensive end would probably do it for me.
The Oakland Raiders scheduled a press conference this afternoon to announce the re-signing of one of the team's key
I'm also
players.
interested in Calvin
It's
Jackson.
obviously welcome news for everybody, but particularly the team's fans.
John Gruden, you're watching NFL Network.
What do you think we should work on today?
Let's work with the running back today. All right.
The 49ers told me they were working on shutting down their opponent's most successful plays in practice.
I bet they are.
They're particularly concerned about what their opponent does in second and medium situations.
You got to be really concerned about second and medium because it's hard to stop your opponent from getting into second and medium.
Hey, Coach, ready to start today's game?
Welcome to San Francisco, California.
Make sure the captains know the call.
Oh, let's go heads.
Kick middle.
All right, let's get a return in, and let's see our former quarterback, Jamarcus Russell. I'm not going to lie, Jamarcus Russell, one, I think the 49ers have the best uniforms in the NFL. Two, Jamarcus Russell looks great in Oakland. I mean, in San Fran. Looks like he fits. Ooh. Big gain out to the receiver. Gonna be Otis. Big gain. Oh, Jamarcus taking off, scrambling. He gets the first down.
Come on, man. Keep
Gets down to the 39.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Big hit Dexter Knox on Chapman. Dexter Knox with the pressure. Marcus gets it out, and that's like a 9-yard gain to the running back Chapman. Oh, almost a Nate Warren interception.
I-10 ISO.
First play a handoff, and they do have the legendary Quincy Sims on that defense too. One of the Jack English draft stars. And that's LeBron James' fumble.
Okay, guys, let's get
Recovered by Booker. And that hurts. I'm incensed. Jamarcus Russell, drop back, quick pass.
Good job with the line.
1 yard loss.
Sam and Will are putting all kinds of pressure on their run game.
Ooh, and now that Calais Campbell has moved to the other defensive tackle. I think Calais should have better stats now at D tackle too. On Jamarcus Russell, big first down.
Slow down, guys. It's not over yet.
To this Otis receiver again. Jamarcus, when he finds an open target, he's going to keep finding it. Courtney Otis. Chapman for a touchdown.
Make a great play next time.
Carrying guys into the end zone. Jamarcus executes a flawless drive for his 49ers.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
Big play to Calvin Johnson over the middle.
That's the way we got to do it. Utilize the talent we got. We're going with the counter.
Ooh, big hit. LeBron James loses 4.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
Calvin Johnson again. 3-yard gain underneath, covered by Patrick Willis.
Look deep.
Loaded out to Calvin again. Gonna get 4 yards away from a first down, 4th and 3. We can go for it. We can go for it, guys. It didn't need to be a dynamic moment. I was gonna go for it anyway.
Okay, we're passing.
Are we going with the slants? Ooh, no gain. Incomplete.
That D-line's doing a heck of a job containing him.
One big sack for Whitaker. Seven-yard gain again to Otis. Another big pass to Otis, who he's having himself a day. I'm just challenging, get to challenge it. I don't know if he got 2 feet in. He did, according to the rules. Oh, big juke for Chapman. He's going to turn what should have been a loss into a 4-yard gain. And I understand Rob Ryan's frustrations. Big hit.
Not bad. Not
He who
bad,
knocks
but we could do better.
is Dexter. Motion over. Oh, and that's a huge sack for the DB.
Just like that.
Not even sure which corner came through there, but a corner comes through and blows the play up. It's Billy Scott. All right, Marcus Morris, you're going to get the rest of this first quarter, and then we're going to hop into that sim. Maybe you could finish this drive off if it bleeds into the second. It's one of the first times I've seen Marcus Morris take off and scramble. What caused the scramble? Was it a... It was a broken tackle.
Okay, we're passing. That's how you run it.
Four-yard gain.
Let's go goal line, 60 gut. All right, that's some heads up coaching.
14-yard gain, LeBron James.
Look deep. going deep.
Oh, okay, this is going to be the Calvin Johnson game, which I'm all for as long as he doesn't end up hurt.
We're going with the counter.
Ooh, big hit, LeBron James.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
6-1-5. Oh.
Look deep.
Big gain to the Cousins. I'm going for it. Sorry, but not sorry, Jamarcus, but sorry, Marcus, if this ends your drive.
60 gut.
Oh, and not only, oh my God. Yeah, Marcus Morris, I just gave you
He's gonna have some fun today, but I need him running
a
smart.
colossal mess to clean up, and I'm not going to help you clean it up. This may be a loss to our former quarterback, who I don't believe has a touchdown yet today. Fullback holds. That's a 10-yard penalty. Ron gets 8 on that sim run. And he gets a touchdown as well. He's running much better in sim than he was on camera for me. OPI on Abrams. And that stalls the drive out. And that'll end the first half down 7. That Raiders drive stalls out after halftime. And now Jamarcus throws a pick to the newly re-signed J.J. Collins. Big run, LeBron James to pick up the first down. Another first down run. And then a touchdown pass to Calvin Johnson to tie the game. This fourth quarter is tied, and the game is in the balance. Oh, he got 5 yards, but it was not enough for a first down. This is Marcus Morris with the game on the line, and he goes and throws it to LeBron James for a touchdown. What will Jamarcus Russell do in response? They will punt, giving the Raiders the ball at the 2-minute warning, 4th and 1 on their own 42. They run it for a Nash first down. Nash gets 3 more yards. For some reason they throw a pass, and now I'm hopping in because now we need another pass.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
Figure it out. Make the reads. Low to Calvin Johnson, but it does get to Calvin Johnson, and that'll probably seal the game. .300 yards for Marcus Morris. Two touchdowns, no pick for Marcus Morris today. No touchdowns, 1 pick for Jamarcus, 160. .100 yards even for LeBron James in the touchdown. 25 for Chapman. Calvin with a 100-yard game and a touchdown. LeBron James catching the only other receiving touchdown for us. Whitaker the sack, Scott with the sack. The only sacks were the on-screen sacks for us. The only sacks of the game. And then the only pick for us goes to J.J. Collins. We did beat Jamarcus Russell. It was not a quarterback win for sure, but it was a solid win for the team. Do we play against our other old quarterback in Cam Wright in Buffalo? I imagine this is his. No, I mean we traded him midway there. We traded him there midway through the year last year. Believe this would be our first game against him. We played him, I think, in the preseason. So we have seen him in Mario Manningham. What's the rest of the season looking like? Team schedule. I do have to do that week 11 versus the Broncos. So let's sim to that. Let's sim to Buffalo. Oh, how did I lose a point just during the week? Oh, probably with contracts. All right.
Time to take the field.
We do beat our old quarterback and Marcus Morris and his Bills. 31-21, 2 picks for Morris, no picks for Wright. 360 though for Morris, 270. 81 yards for Marshawn Lynch, 52 for LaRon James, and 2 touchdowns. He did get 34 in the air as well. Abrams with 2 touchdowns as well in the air. Sacks for Phillips and Calais Campbell. No picks. No sacks for the Bills, and their picks go to McGee and Griffith.
I'm Adam Schefter of NFL.
What you got,
Network,
Shefty?
and here's your November update. Nevada continues its improbable run, racing to a 7-0 start through the end of October. Quarterback Caven Duncan has become the darling of the national media, and he's now the Heisman frontrunner. His number 1 target is wide receiver Natrick Jackson, who's got to be number 2 in Heisman voting. Jackson has electrified the college football highlight shows with his acrobatic circus catches. Outside of Nevada, a few other players are putting together some great seasons of their own. Middle Tennessee State lineman Josh Campbell leads the nation's number 1 run defense, and while he doesn't get the attention that players at the bigger schools do, I can see him vaulting into the first round with a great combine or all-star game. That's all for now. I'll be back next month with another update on NFL Network.
I didn't see Mr. Josh Campbell.
You're watching NFL Network.
Wasn't looking for him. Thank you, Shefty, for the update.
It's game day.
We get a Bronco. Oh, not Bronco. We get a win in Miami. 3 touchdowns and no picks for Morris. 209 on the day. Only 8 incompletions. He was sacked twice. Such a good day, though, that Taylor got in for 12 passes, enough to throw a pick and a touchdown. 2 touchdowns, 3 picks for Phillip Rivers. 89 yards on the touchdown for LaRon James. 2 touchdowns for Abrams. Touchdown for Calvin. Touchdown for Dexter. Sacks go to Coffee, Whitaker, and Randall. Picks go to Warren, Mayo, and Phillips. Stevens on their team. Sacks go to Joseph and Mullen. This is our big game week. I'm simming straight to the game. I'm mentally checked out of the series. All right.
Game day, coach.
Let's get it in. White logo helmets for this rivalry game.
We'd like to welcome you to McAfee Coliseum.
It's time for the coin toss. All right, let's kick it to the right, guys.
Okay, let's see if we can get an easy blowout win here in Denver. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, big run, Weaver. 3-yard gain.
I don't believe
5-yard gain. First down run. Oh, AJ Weaver's running with intent against us this time.
Guys, that's not what I
8-yard gain. Oh, Nate. Ooh, no, Kenny Phillips with the big pick.
That was one heck of a play. Look deep.
Ball bounces off his chest.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
Ooh.
Look deep.
No completions there. Marcus Morris, very unimpressive first drive.
Send out the punter.
Ooh, on the one, and now we're staying in for some more defense. What a punt that was. Oh my! Oh no! 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 Well, fuck.
Hey, coach. Tell them to hit their blockers and keep their pads down.
Oh, come on. What are they doing out there?
In the first quarter, we've already given up 100 yards rush. They're calling that a 100-yard run. I'm not even. I'm done. Damn. Come on. Finish it, Marcus. 31 yards at Dexter for a touchdown. Defense, y'all got to stand up. Champ Bailey with a fumble recovery, stalling that drive out. And I don't know if the Raiders are going to win this rivalry game. And that's kind of what I'm here for.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
Go deep. First down to Dexter.
What a call, coach. Look deep.
First down to Fallon.
Perfect. Great play. We're running I-50 gut. I didn't see that coming. All right, guys.
There have been a lot of LeBron James fumbles this year.
Play action.
Play action over the middle. Wyatt Tomlin.
Team effort, fellas. I'm proud of you. Okay, goal line, 20 lead dive.
Please don't fumble my ball, LeBron James. Thank you.
Now that's how you do it.
Defense has to stand up and get a stop or two. There's one stop. And there's the touchdown to make it a 3-point game. Calvin Johnson touchdown. And now we're hopping in. Got the lead back. Defense needs to make an on-screen stand for what they did the last time they were on screen. And there goes that man again.
You gotta get to him.
I have nothing to say to 200 rushing yards.
Yeah, just like that, D. Just like that.
Two-yard loss. Hand the ball off. Let's start to matriculate. Maybe LaRon, you break off a 82-yard run. Even some of those rushing numbers out.
Holding. Offense.
Let's go I-50 gut.
Two-minute warning.
Nice.
Look deep.
Oh my goodness.
A couple of their plays.
That was almost a pick six.
We're going I-10 ISO.
Oh my goodness. And then we had to use a timeout for injury? We're punting the ball. We're punting the ball. It's 4th and 24. Max cover punt.
All right, let's go special teams. Max cover punt.
Let's see if we can play some defense. Kashmir Carrier, our center, is out for the game. Ooh. Huge play.
Reins now.
Whitaker hit as he throws. Campbell still gets the incompletion. Plenty of time for Jason Campbell. Dropped by J.J. Collins. Ooh, big play.
They're just outside range now.
Pass underneath. Taylor runs it out of bounds to keep the clock from moving. Interesting move. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. Well, we got 2 timeouts, 1 minute and 4 seconds, and we need at least a field goal. Oh, Devonta Ricks making some moves. And Jason Campbell is going to make the tackle on him at the 40.
Okay, we're passing.
Good toe tap.
Go, guys. Just a few more yards and we're in range.
Good toe tap, Calvin.
Look deep.
Check down, Calvin Johnson again.
Just a couple more first downs and we're there. Plenty of time. Here
We'll
we
call
go,
that first
guys.
on.
Just a few more yards and we're in range. Okay, we're passing.
Big play.
First downs and we're there. Plenty of time.
All right, Marcus, we're moving down the field. All right, if you want to spike it, spike it. Faked it to check it down for a fumble.
Guys, just a few more yards and we're in
What is that?
I-10 ISO.
We are in field goal range.
Just a couple more first downs and we're there. Plenty of time.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
Goal line, 60 gut. Here we go, guys. Just a few more yards and we're in range.
Okay, timeout. Timeout.
Time it out, time it out. Please. Please don't miss this kick.
All right, guys, let's kick the field goal. Just a couple more first downs and we're there. Plenty of time.
That one's in the record books.
It was a 32-yard kick. Let's send him to the playoffs, because now I am angry. But that's the end of the last game we needed to go into so far this season. Embarrassing loss, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and save. We're going to make a save, and then we're going to the playoffs. All right, I think we're going to end the simming right here. I think we're close. We clinch our division. The Colts are unbeaten in the AFC. So, and we're 2 games back of the Patriots, it seems like. So we have no chance of catching them.
Jacksonville's head coach notched his 100th career win this weekend.
We have the Bills pick, and they did pretty well this year, not as well as the Patriots.
But clearly
I don't believe well enough
all-time greats.
To make the playoffs. Maybe. They're on the fringe. So we'll have a mid-round pick. Drew Brees, Sam Simmons, Players of the Week. Chevin Dwight and Eli Manning.
The New England Patriots scheduled a press conference for 1 p.m. Eastern to announce the re-signing of one of the team's key players.
I'm Sean Payton, and you're watching NFL Network.
All right, quick sim.
I've been told that one NFL
10
player is
sacks for
concerned
Johnny
about
Dillon.
his future after contract talks ended between his agent and current team yesterday.
5
Though he
sacks
wants
for
to get a
Randall.
deal done
5
now,
picks for
the
Collins,
player told the
Warren,
team that
and
he'll
Watts.
wait a while before approaching contract talks again. He just feels right now that both sides need some time apart.
I'm Tony Dungy, and you're watching NFL Network.
Get to 12-4, and there's our second matchup with Denver to end the season. Two sacks for Whitaker, 2 sacks for Campbell, sack for Fields. $5,100 yards, just 39 touchdowns, but 5,100 yards. You were going to amass the yards in our system. And he's tied for the touchdown leader with Big Ben, who is the pick leader with 39. No one is close to him, with the other two quarterbacks tied at 28. Kelly James has gone to New England, and they've started winning at an elite level. Uh, 17 touchdowns for Wayne, 1,900 for yards for Bolden, 145 catches for White, 12 tackles for a loss, 136 tackles for Darryl Smith, 11 sacks. Whitaker's tied for that league lead in sacks. Him, Okoye, and Allen, and Mathis with Johnny Dillon one behind him. Pick leaders, Ricardo Pierce, former Raider. Jerron Riley, Marcus Trufant. All right, some interesting names. We got one more week to go.
It's game day.
I don't know if we won that game or lost it. I think we lost it. Oh, no, we won. 34-20. 2 touchdowns for Morris, 3 picks. 1 touchdown for Campbell, 2 picks. 40 yards for LeBron James, 2 touchdowns. 28 from Weaver. He had a 100-yard run in our last real game against him. DJ Williams is their only sacks, with Bailey, Davin Lane, and Keith Rivers getting a sack in the sim. Whitaker gets 3 sacks to maybe make him the lead leader to end the season. Gant gets a sack, and Randall gets a sack. Picks go to Collins and Sims. And we have the Patriots.
Tampa-based quarterback just went over 4,000 passing yards for the season. That's a great season for any NFL.
When they announce the awards, that'll be the end of the video. And you'll know in the next video we have the New England Patriots to start our playoff run. Where the f is Calvin Johnson? Jack Burns was fired. Chuck Bernashan was fired. A lot of the Dolphins personnel was fired. Devin Mayo cracked his leg bone. He's out for 3 or 4 more weeks. And Calvin Johnson will be back in a day. Russ Purnell was fired from the Eagles. Take a peek at those yearly awards so we can spoil it. Makes sense. Drew Brees is the MVP. He did not lose a game all year. Tony Dungy, his coach, the coach of the year. Josh Brown, the kicker of the year. Jerron Riley, DB. Briggs, linebacker. Seymour, the DN, over Mathis. Offensive line, Ron Brown. Oh, no, DeBrickashaw Ferguson, my apologies. And Ron Brown. Reggie Wayne, the receiver of the year. It's a Colts sweep. LeBron James will steal running back of the year from Darren McFadden, it seems, even though he did have a resurgence getting up to 878 this year, 14 touchdowns, and his typical 1,000 yards receiving. His best receiving season of his career. Darren McFadden probably just had a normal foul wow and 164 yards receiving. Drew Brees is the quarterback of the year, followed by Marcus Morris. Defensive rookie of the year is George Watts, or Jorge. Offensive rookie is that Ace Garrison. Defensive player, someone I wanted to a degree. I was interested, but I kind of knew I didn't have the chutzpah to acquire. It was Mac Jackson. He's up there, but Lance Briggs is going to get that, along with Drew Brees getting the offensive player of the year. Let's peer through these firings, hirings, and wait till we get to the awards. Ron Vera just quit as a Seahawks DC. He's probably going to get a head coaching job. Kubiak retired. Leslie Frazier's fired. More scouting results.
New York's head coach won his 15th career playoff game this weekend, reaching an elite milestone in the coaching ranks. He's had some great teams in the past, but clearly this coach is one of the
I don't give a
greatest
damn
of all
about their
time,
running back.
particularly in the
Let's blitz
postseason.
Kelly James.
The Patriots told me they've been working on special teams in practice. A good return game always helps any team, as field position is always key.
Oh, that was a big, freeze there for a moment. We're going to focus on our pass
What do you want
block.
to work on today?
Drew Brees was named the MVP of the NFL today, capping an all-time amazing season.
Are we just announcing it? What the hell?
The Patriots told
Well, they announced the MVP. That's going to be the end of the video. If they do it in the next video, maybe before, if this doesn't come out before it, I'll splice that in there. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
NFL Network.